Welcome back to the Cambridge Red Deer Hotel in Alberta, Canada. We are ready for our next match here. Very interesting match. Miss Cucculelli.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing the intro.
With Sara, Rocha from Portugal. And with me in the booth here is Mark White and myself. And the referee is John Lehman, of course. Yeah, I know Teruko a little better, but her last name is not my best skill yet. But I know she can play, so this might be interesting.
Yeah, looking forward to this, as I do everyone, even when I'm not in the commentary booth. I'm out somewhere watching the action. Just watch Kelly Fisher beat Christina Zlateva as we see that break. Great break, nice and straight, Tim.
But not that successful. Or at least not good enough to stay at the table.
Miss Rocha from one of my favourite countries in the world. I love Portugal, spent a year there in 1998. Down there in the Algarve, Albufeira, working in the hotels in Vila Moura. Very nice year of my life. A bit of safety to begin with. Now, is that a sign of things to come? Don't know whether you managed to catch the shootouts of Anna Easton earlier on against Coco Solner. It went to sudden death, and the 12-year-old just losing out.
Really nice shot there.
That's a great shot, isn't it? How
Nice.
well controlled was that? Beautiful
Good
shot.
speed.
Yeah.
Didn't really just shoot hard. Really try to hit the inside and just create some distance.
Yeah, you can actually see the feeling, if that makes sense, in that shot. You know, she felt the speed, cued it lovely. The game is 10 ball, of course, so it's cool shot. No golden break, but there are early 10s allowed. Caramore combos. 30-second shot clock. One extension of 30 seconds each per rack. It's 2 races to 4 this particular tournament, and if we're level after 2 sets, we get to see one of those very exciting shootouts that I was just explaining about. Savannah Easton was in. So back to the action. Double kiss there, Tim.
Yeah, try to get the cue ball out. 2 reels, back up table, and the double kiss was on.
No damage done, but an easy safety, I would think. Just hold the cue ball there, Tim, and send the one up past the 2.
Yeah, a little different options. She can stick the cue ball with the 4 and get the 1 ball 2 reels out. She can also just choose to play only the 1 ball out in between the 2 and the 5, and kind of double up with the 10 and the 2 or the 10 and the 7. But I think she left the gap here.
I need to get you one of those pens that draw on the screen and make the, you know, the ones?
Yeah, well,
show the lines and the outs and
I'm
stuff.
always here in the booth pointing and giving signs on the screen, and people look at me like,
it's like showing photographs on the radio.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been doing, yeah. But it is safe. It's not completely safe, but shouldn't be too hard to hit. Pretty close to the rail. Very interesting match here. Sara Rocha from Portugal is a pretty regular player on the Euro Tour. Always plays the Women Euro Tour.
Just beating the shot clock there. Sorry to interrupt.
She is 2 times European Teams Champion and also multiple medals at the European Women Championship, so that shows that she can play for sure. 35 national titles in Spain only, or in Portugal, I'm sorry.
That's like saying you're from Belgium, isn't it?
Oh boy.
Yeah, this title just tickled me for some reason when I was reading it. She's the 2011 Miss Q's regional tour champion. Miss Q's.
Miss
Yeah.
Hughes. Yeah, Teruko, Cucculelli. Also, the award in 2012 of WPBA Most Improved Player Award. So she's been playing the tour for a while. She
What a
hit
lovely
this great.
kick shot that was.
I just leaked out, or maybe, yeah, I think it just leaked out, but she hit that real good.
We've seen some really good safeties and escapes in this match so far. Look at that beautiful 3-rail escape. And got it, well, not safe, but it was safe for a second or two. She's hooked.
Oh.
She is hooked.
But then it
Couldn't
was
see
even better.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll tell you, there's some great stuff here. We might see a 3 combo here, though, Tim.
What I just really like to see is exactly what they have been doing.
I'll tell you what, can I just say something here? I like playing the carom on the 3, nudging the 1 out and leaving the 110 combo.
But
Very
I'm not sure
thin
if you
and
can
gentle.
hit the one that thin. It's super
No?
thin. I might bank the 1 ball 2 reels out and try to stick it to the 4 ball.
See what
Create
she does.
distance.
Oh,
But then closer to the 4. But I think this works. I'm not sure if she left it. But still distance.
very cagey start, isn't it?
Oh, and that's what I was going to say. Like, I think it's really interesting. They've been kicking at good speeds, not only trying to hit it. They've been really trying to play good safeties, and there's a good strategy going on. So this could be a really interesting match. You see, they both are experienced. They had some good influences throughout the years.
Well, this is in.
I don't know if she called that.
She didn't.
No.
So her player has the choice, which I'm sure she won't give back on this occasion, but you can give it back to your opponent if you make a ball you don't call.
Well, and there's a little opportunity here. Oh, I think she called the right corner pocket. I might have banked this in the side pocket and go 3 reels around. The speed.
Oh, look
Speed,
at this.
does she get behind the 5? No.
Right, first sort of opportunity now then. Offers position down for the 3 also. There's one rule in 10 ball that's very, very important. It's a bit like a great TV show I used to watch, Better Call Saul. You better call ball. Nicely played. Oh, don't go too far. She hasn't.
And now we are
what's
coming back
she
to
gonna
your
do?
shot. Possible 4-10 combination for an early win. She still has extension left. She called it just now.
Very wise, using all the time up. She might as well use it. This could be game ball. Not a dead cert, Tim, but you'd say she's favourite to make it.
Yeah, especially with the new cloth. If she hits it a little bit too thin on the right side, you see it still hit the rail, but slides in and she takes the lead. 1-0 for Sara Rocha. First blood.
By the end of today's play, we will know the top 16 and we'll be covering all of those matches tomorrow on the 2 tables. We'll only be using 2 tables from tomorrow and all will be televised. So we've got that to look forward to, and then on Saturday, of course, we have the 2 semi-finals and the final on this very table you're looking at now. Little smile there from Sara. Seems nice and relaxed. Let's have a look at this break then. Going from the side. Hit them well.
Finally. This
Hit
is
them
it.
well.
This is a super break. Don't
Oh,
get there.
get out of the
ball.
way, 8 ball. Now, does it pass the 6? I think it does, but look at the 4.
I don't really think it does. But this is what I've been going at for a couple matches. This is what I wanted them to do. Because you can see the 1 ball went, but the 9 also had a chance to go. But she has a good safety opportunity. At least she gets control after the break. That's just the main thing. They have the first shot after the break.
Absolutely.
Stay control. And then dominate.
I like going 2 rails at this. You want to go 2 rails at this, Tim?
Well, you can go 2 rails at this. Now I like to maybe kick all the way up table 1 rail from the short rail, and if you hit the inside of the 2, there's 4 balls where you can get lucky behind. Kicking this way, there's only 2 balls you can get lucky behind. So yeah, it's more difficult to hide the cue ball somewhere. Of course, it's not always luck, but you want to increase the chance to get lucky.
Sat right behind this, it doesn't go.
She might be able to play the 2-10 combination. No, she's playing another safe.
Safety, yeah, no point in taking any risks. Well, this isn't a good shot. This isn't a good shot.
I think it's just good enough, but with a little messy.
Yeah.
Or I might jump because the 3 doesn't go by the 9 ball. So, and by playing the jump, you get more speed to give yourself a decent. Or she might, well.
There you see, she's having another
she's
look.
Doubting it.
Oh, she can't play that in. That she couldn't play that English on it. She's bending it in towards the 6.
Yeah, she played a little inside spin on that. That was not right.
Maybe just hasn't settled yet. Just she played the other side, didn't she?
Oh, and this is surprising to see. The last time she had the opportunity to take the 2-10 combination, she played the safety.
Yeah.
And now she, of course, it's a good choice because of the 4-8 is still closed. Oh.
I'm surprised she took that one.
Really?
Well, if she didn't, yeah.
Oh, it's either that or I would probably play 3 files because of the 4-8.
I would have banked 4. I can tell you're a very conservative player, aren't you? That's why you're a pro and I'm not.
No, I like to take risk.
Oh dear.
But calculated risks.
Yeah, just struggling at the moment. Early days on the TV table.
But can't afford to take too long to warm up. Yeah, and it was quite difficult to go 3 rails around, to be honest, with that 5 ball there. So now she's
going for 3 fouls.
But pretty difficult. I might choose to get behind the 6.
Where's she going here? Behind the 9?
Or she's just trying to get the cue ball behind the 9. Oh, did she do it? Oh.
Wow, this has taken a little turn, this match, hasn't it?
She's shaking her head a little bit. She's like, no. Little smile, but she wasn't too conscious about the time. And now things get interested. She had the good opportunity to play a safety on that too. And she's leaving Teruko with a good chance here. She left a nice angle to maybe have a successful breakout for the 4.
We have another match in progress at the moment also.
There we go. And oh, she was so close.
Jia Ho Tien is in action against Jody Jankowski over in one of the outer tables. We'll keep you up to date with
We might see the
those scores, guys.
Mark White shot here. This is the bank shot you were talking about on the 4. Quite tricky.
Well, she's made it. She's got another one on the 5 now if she wants it. I think she's decided to have a go here. Get the arm going. You know, sometimes that's a good idea, Tim, isn't it? If you're feeling a little bit tight and stiff, just play a few shots to get your arm moving. You know, get that cue through the ball and get some follow through going.
Still tough cut.
Well, might knock it in this time.
Yeah, I don't think she went for the time shot there. Yeah, she didn't miss it by far,
No,
but it's just she's just not feeling too well yet. Leaving a little opportunity here and there for Sara.
I always feel if you can keep your opponent off the hill, you're okay. As soon as they get to the hill, it becomes very, very nerve-wracking. You know, one miss could be the final miss.
Quite solid player usually, but still
where's the
struggling
cue ball?
with the
Where's
speed
the
a
cue
lot.
ball?
Imagine she was trying to get just in the center of the table, so she's far off here, like 2 diamonds almost.
Yeah, I had a word with Joanne Ashton after her match earlier on, the one you commentated with Dawn Hopkins, and she was saying the only real difference in the table is the speed of it, and of course it plays faster because there's more lights around it, it's warmer, and doesn't get as much play on it either, this one of course. All the other tables can be played on
Yeah, they
all
practice
day,
on the
and
other
they're
tables.
practicing,
Yeah.
and you're not allowed to practice on this one apart from a few racks before your match, of course.
Okay, good start here for Teruko's campaign. Little stun shot on the 8, get straight on the 9, and get that first game on the board. It's a little hiccup sometimes for some players. Ooh. Okay, it goes.
Just looking where she's from. Columbus.
Columbus, Ohio. Ohio State. Buckeyes. No,
Is that a football term or a hockey term or something? I don't know. I've never done what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like their state mascot.
Ah,
thing.
okay.
So
See, I said in the last match we did, this is not just entertainment, it's education as well.
yeah.
And a good finish there, and it's nice to see. That's just the tonic she needed there.
Yeah, no, I travel yearly to Ohio. That's how I kind of know
Oh, do you?
Teruko too. Yeah, I do. Columbus, Ohio. I've been there plenty of times, so that's how I know her. So there's not many players around here that I know too well.
Just take you through a few events coming up, a few WPBA events. We've got Battle Creek in Michigan. We're there from September the 21st to the 25th at the Kellogg Arena. It's the Predator Pro Billiard Series event for the women. 50,000 added there. October 19th to 23rd. It's the Helena Memorial at Borderline Billiards in Bristol, Tennessee. And then November 15th to the 18th, we're all off to Puerto Rico. Ooh. And there's another women's event there, 50,000 added. And the final stop for the WPBA tour for 2022 is the Dr. Paul Classic, Rothschild in Wisconsin. Hopefully the action is hot because the weather sure won't be. And there's 20,000 added there. So that will warm me up a little bit, I'm sure. Here we go, the break.
Pretty square hit.
And last
the
ball
8.
rolling. Oh, thought the 8 was going to go the 4 rails then, Tim, as we often see the wing ball go sometimes.
Still a pretty
Oh, just caught the 1, that 8 ball.
I mean, it was a quite forceful break. The only thing what I think is very interesting is how Sara had a pretty good successful break from the side. And now Teruko is still doing her same thing. Like if I see someone doing something successful, I'm not staying to my thing. That's how I usually think in a match.
Yeah, I mean, do you think players, you've probably been watching the players practice more than I have, especially Teruko. Oh, this is a nice shot. She didn't call it though, did she? She called it in the side, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, maybe people just have a favourite place to break from. They feel more comfortable breaking from the side or the middle. And, you know, it can be hard maybe to change a habit of a lifetime, you know?
Yeah, of course, but it's the same. Like there's a bunch of pros that know in 10 ball they break from the center and they have the great break. It looks amazing and they go, well, but it looks amazing and I like it, and they want to show. But I don't care how ugly my break is as long as I make balls, because in the end you can break as beautiful as you want. As long as you don't make balls, you're a loser. That's, yeah, the hard reality nowadays. So I would break from wherever as long as I make a ball.
You're a tough man. You're a tough man.
No. But on the other side, you know, pool is not only fun and showing off, it's also hard work. Like this layout. Some hard work to do still. Let's see if she can play 2 reels forward. Going in the direction of the 5, that would be nice. No, she chose to play 1, and then now she's crossing her positional area.
Yeah, she's in between here, isn't she? You bank the 5 onto the 8 maybe, or cut the 5 in?
She might still be able to cut this, because the cue ball will go towards the 6.
No scratch?
But it's not a nice shot.
Oh no, she's okay. What a nice shot that was.
Doesn't want to run too far.
It seems to have just settled her down, that last rack. Very nicely played, just overhit. Just a little bit, it's okay though. Might have to go up and down here, Tim.
Little tough to stretch with that 9 and the 8. Yeah, close to her leg when she's stretching for the shot. So playing by the bridge. A lot of USA players, they don't really like the bridge that much. No. So it's interesting. They always find different techniques than we are used to, especially from snooker.
Yeah, I had another thought on that as well. You know, a lot of these players play a lot of 7 foot as well, where you never need the bridge, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, and
or maybe 1 in 100 racks or something, you know.
There are so many also USA Pro players that barely use the bridge. They try to avoid it. It's a different reality.
Yeah, all the extensions are all the rage now, aren't they? There's different size extensions, 4 inch, 6 inch, 8 inch, 12 inch. And who was it we saw yesterday? Chanel Lorraine, wasn't it? Who had that very fancy, sparkly sort of tube
and
extension.
Well, because she told someone about it, I was just standing next to it. You can also, with this extension, she can choose how far she attached it to the cue. So if she only needs like just a little bit, she can just make it not short, but she can put the butt all the way in there or just a little bit. So it's quite interesting. She can just put it to where she likes it. And this is also so much space on the table and gets behind the 10. Should be a pretty doable kick shot here. Right, Mark?
Yeah, I think so.
Would you play it soft? Or would you play with a little speed and try to get out of that corner?
No, I'd stay in the corner. And play the 9 up
maybe
into
2 real soft, that would be nice. Like this. Oh, this is looking good.
Oh,
nice shot there.
Okay. Yep, she's okay, and now you've just got to stroke this in. Head down, concentrate on making the ball, and you're going to be bang on the 10.
Don't move.
We're going to get a nice view of this, I think, from... We're going to get the back view, but not. It's okay. It's just like that, look. Oh, that's lovely.
That's
Couldn't have played it better. Never touched the sides. Look at that. That's so good. We'll see it again. Very nicely stroked in. Eyes on the prize. In it goes. think we're going to stay with you guys. Oh, we're going to take a break. We've decided to take a break. See you soon.
And we're back here at the Cambridge Red Deer Hotel with a pretty tight match between Sara Rocha from Portugal against Teruko Cucculelli. Pretty tough last name, from Columbus, Ohio. Let's see. I hit it a little bit too thin. The one ball got too low.
I'm guessing you've seen the movie Austin Powers Goldmember, yeah? You just reminded me of the Dutch guy in that when you said pretty tight match.
Yeah,
it sounded more South African than Dutch, didn't it? Right,
yeah.
Back to the match then. Nice easy starter. I'm not going to give you a chance to come back at that.
Yeah, so yeah, she's got a shot on the one. I'll just ignore this, I guess. Okay, but the 3 ball, of course, is a big problem, and she did not really prepare well to maybe get in between the 3 and the 4.
Well, she can come off this top rail back towards the 3, maybe even move it. Oh, she's going the other way. What's she going to leave herself here? She's going to leave herself the bank, or is she coming all the way round 3 rails? She is. She's tried to come round 3 rails and get on the 3, and she did. Absolutely perfectly. Unfortunately, the 2 never went, and she's left the opportunity.
Yeah, it's mandatory in this game to make the ball, but also to call your shots. So it's no luck. We're playing 2 races to 4 in this format with a deciding shootout if both players win a set. So pretty interesting and especially exciting format. A lot of players we already had in the booth. They were very fond of this format. They were really excited to play this.
Oh,
this is a great shot.
Nice combo.
Especially the control on the 3 ball is very nicely executed. But she left herself a little awkward here. The angle running into the 7. She might be able to draw off the 7 up table.
Yeah, just flick off the edge, as you say. Just like that. Beautiful. Good call, Tim. Get off that rail. Get off that rail.
Which is not the worst thing that can happen, as she can still shoot the 7 in the opposite corner pocket. She follows now on the 6. But of course, this is awkward. Well, she hit that pretty firm. She runs into the 7, and this did not work out great. She's got a couple safety opportunities here. Might be able to bank the 7 ball over and get the cue ball behind the 10-9.
Oh,
she played
she's
the
underhit
opposite
that.
sides, but
She's underhit it by quite some distance there. Gives us a chance to thank our sponsors, as we always do. Without that, we don't get $50,000 of prize money to give away. Predator Qs, of course, our main sponsor, Q Sports Live, the WPBA and Pro Billiard Series, global partners CSI, Q Sports International, Kamui and Alpha Coin. Thanks, guys.
well, she was just in time. And did she get behind that 8?
Not quite, I don't think, Tim.
Maybe just a small edge. Let's see the look on Sara's face. She didn't look too excited when she got to the table, and it looks like she's aiming to go real first here.
Yeah, second thoughts. I've just leant around the protective screen here, and she cannot hit it, so I think she's going to go real first, as you said. Yeah, there
Which,
you
if
see.
she plays this soft, she has a good chance to just push the 7 past the 10-9. If she can get it just close to that 10-9 and leave the cue ball where the 7 is, then like this,
Like
this
there.
is very nicely executed.
Well
Great
controlled, made around, and even more importantly, Tim, I mean, okay, it's pretty easy to hit, but she's put the 9 ball there as well. So a little added distraction, let's say.
Very controlled. Really safety.
Hit it perfect, didn't she?
Yeah. Super speed. And I was thinking maybe the 7 ball goes off the 9, but I don't think it goes.
What, in the top corner?
Yeah.
Extension. 30 more seconds to decide what she wants to do. Yeah, it wasn't as you called it. It wasn't
but what
quite
is that
on,
9
but
ball
look at this.
doing? Oh boy, she already apologized before it started rolling. She just knew. Oh
She knew
boy.
it, yeah.
Oh, this must be pretty painful for Sara. She had a pretty good control actually on that.
They often say there's no luck in 10 ball, but well, there is sometimes when it goes like that. Look at this, the 9 ball coming across and just laying on it. Didn't even move the cue ball, just laid on it. Oh,
Wow.
that's beautifully played. Tremendous shot. Yeah, and if you're Cucculelli, sorry, you're there
Just a little
thinking I've got
unfortunate.
away with one there.
But on the other side, the 8 doesn't pass, so Sara probably playing safe behind the 9 ball again. Or she just called the corner pocket, so she's cutting this.
Oh, this is a tough shot.
Maybe felt like she had to scratch in the corner.
It's
In
not
the
there,
side if
it's
she
not
played
there,
it.
it's not there. Wow,
Yeah.
chance given back to go level. The lady from Tim's favourite place in the world, Ohio. If you go there every year,
it's a pretty nice place,
If you go there every year, I go there every year as well, though now.
Oh, so it's also your favorite place in the
Yeah.
world.
If there's a pool table there, it's one of my favourites. Trust me.
Yeah, well, that's the same for me. Yeah. Okay, she decided to run into the 9 ball, and I think it worked out. This is pretty free. She can just play a solid stroke, get the cue ball up and down the table. Doesn't have to be perfect on the 10 ball, just get it center table.
Nicely played, and this match has suffered a bit of a turnaround.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty good moves here and there too. But in the end,
And it goes.
2-2.
Very nicely played. So during our little break, I came and watched you playing on the new Predator 7-foot table. We've got 35 in action here for the Western Canadian Championships. Around about 400 players, I think, in total for the different disciplines. They're playing 8 ball, 10 ball, 9 ball, teams, Scotch doubles. There's lots going on. They started a day before us, and you had a little go on the 7-foot. I saw you beating up on your brother. I actually videoed a nice break and run you made and put it up on Facebook. How was it playing, Tim?
Pretty good, actually. I did enjoy my time on this table. And not only me, I talked to Jessica Dillo from Predator as well. She said that there's almost no complaints. Everybody's been happy, and I think I broke around 3 or 4, and I felt happy too. So, no, I think the tables are great. I especially like that they don't make that much sound, and yeah, the cloth, nice and slidey. It's still, you know, it's always the same. Doesn't really change after a long period of time, because I played it.
Did they put a different grade cloth on those ones?
I don't know, actually. The only thing I know is that usually when I'm at tournaments, I get there the first day, I play great. Then the second day, I play my first match, and it feels like the cloth is completely different. And then you have to adjust again, and then at day 3, it's even more different. Like, it just changes all the time. And that's not the case with this Arcadia cloth, so that's very interesting.
So chance on the 2 here. Might be playing it in the corner, I think. She's playing this in the corner. That offered better position on the 3. There was a little bit of traffic to get through if she played it in the side, so decided to play into the corner, and it was the right decision. Just draw back here.
Still some work here. Doesn't want to get straight.
Got hold of that nicely, didn't she?
But it looks like she's got.
We might see a big draw here, Tim. Big draw. A little bit of right-hand English to spin it over towards the rail, or leave the bank shot.
Yeah, leave the bank shot. Yeah.
Or play the right shot.
I'm more conservative. It's just no. It's just super tough. She can play either way, but some people are just a little scared of the tables as well, and they would like to prefer the bank shot. While other players, it looks like she's doing the power draw. No, she shook her head. She's leaving herself a longer cut shot. Oh.
She played the Tim Daroita. She played the right shot.
But I might have
rolled
a little forward. She left herself quite some angle on this bank. But she's thinking about traveling the cue ball 3 rails again. So that's also very interesting.
That's a sensible decision, yeah.
This way she can at least execute the shot nicely, and that's what she did.
Played it beautifully. There's your way, there's my way.
And there's hers.
And there's her way.
Yeah.
The Rocha way.
Maybe a little outside spin on this. Ooh, she
didn't get any
really
spin.
put some spin on there.
Okay though, nice long straight shot. Lots of follow here. I think she can leave it into the bottom left-hand corner, this 8 ball. Or is she going to go? Let's see what she does.
Oh. So she had a little angle. It looked more straight to us.
Yeah, it wasn't really a clean, smooth straight. A little bit jabby, which is why she stunned it slightly. You see that?
Yeah.
Just stunned it. Didn't get the follow.
Yeah. Yeah, she dipped the stroke a little bit. She didn't really hit where she was aiming and decided to play safe. This is a good shot though. Still keeping control of this game.
You've got to be kicking this the long way, haven't you? And back
Yeah.
to try and make it in the corners.
Always. Well, or at least you have to kick that way because there's 2 balls you can get lucky behind. If you kick over the left side, the 8 ball's gonna go in the open and you always sell out. So yeah, there's some nice scenarios that can happen by kicking this way. And I'm pretty sure she knows this. 3 seconds, but called her extension.
Yeah, Tim gesticulating to me there. And just go a bit narrower, Tim, didn't she?
Yeah, looked like she was a little short, just angle-wise, and
Well,
think that
John
9 ball-
Lehman's had his hair cut, look.
yeah, that's not John. But you introduced him earlier today.
I know, it's Mr. Dwayne. Fun guy he is. Also a very good referee. He's the head referee of the other outer referees who are on the other side of the arena.
Yeah, the little surprise that with ball in hand that she didn't really get off the rail that much, but she's still in control. The stem ball to go in on the hill this first set.
Yeah,
There
in
you
it
go.
goes. She's 3-2, as you say. And well, while we're on the subject of referees, it really is a thankless task, isn't it? Being a referee, it's long hours. They're on their feet. You know, at least we're sitting down. They're on their feet all day long, and you know they're very rarely seen. The mark of a good referee is they're never seen or heard.
Well, and also, if they rack the balls exactly perfect the whole time, nobody will recognize it. But if they make one mistake, the whole world will see it.
No pressure, Dwayne.
Yeah, just so you know. Well, it's just different.
Sticking with the side. That's where she's been getting the joy.
Needs to make sure to have a pretty square hit. Don't cut it too much, because then the 1 ball will get too low in that side pocket. Like this.
Perfect, huh? And look at this, look at the 2 ball. It's the 2,
Look at
she's made the 4 as well. She's got a shot on the 2 and all the ball. Well, 5's awkward, but it does go.
Of course, there's always some work, but like I said earlier, making 2 balls, having position on the 2 and still at the table, sounds pretty good to me for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Be monotonously boring though, wouldn't it? Just
Yeah,
keep making
okay,
it all
just
the
a
time.
dry break once in a while.
Slip the center of the middle of the table break in just occasionally.
Oh, very nice break, and let's see what she can do here. Probably play 3 rails forward.
Oh, she's played English on that, and she might even scratch off this. She has scratched off it. Wow.
And I didn't expect her to leave the 3 ball for the side pocket.
I would have drawn that, if anything.
Yeah, or just play inside and go 3 rails, but not, no. I'm surprised by her choice here. You can see strategy-wise, she actually played some really good shots until now. Positional-wise, she's had a couple interested choices here and there.
Wouldn't it be great if we could see thoughts? If I had a superpower, it would be I want to see what everyone's thinking.
Oh man, I would get a headache. No.
What would your superpower be? Have a think about it.
Yeah,
And
I'll
tell
get
me
back
during
to
the
it.
next break.
Okay, so big swing here. Quite straight on the 3.
Went
She was
across
playing
it.
for the 5-9
across it.
combination, and
Now then, this will slide in down the rail.
there's also a lesson I learned back in the day. There's this guy, I think it was Gino, my brother. He said, you know, the best moment to miss a shot is in the beginning of the game and not the end of the game. So.
Or when no one's watching.
Yeah, well, that's usually in practice. But just saying, I'd rather miss the 1 ball every single game and still win the game because they missed the 7 ball than me missing the 8 ball and lose the game every single time. And that's, especially playing bar table 8 ball, I learned that the hard way. Very interesting way of looking at this game. Can she put enough spin on this to grab?
You know what my brother used to tell me? Never miss a ball.
Oh, that's pretty useful.
So brotherly advice is good, right?
Yeah.
Has she gone a little bit too far?
But just how did I think about this? Just when Sara missed the 2 ball, like if she just stays cool and just waits, she might still get another opportunity later in the game, and we already seen her coming back. So it's not always over when you miss the first shot, but it's usually always over.
She's got to hurry here. She's got to hurry here.
Oh.
Too much thinking.
And I am not sure. I mean, I would guess that she has played with a shot clock before.
I was going to ask you a question. There's always see these conversations going on Facebook, and they're interesting. Some, you know, about the rules and whether it's a wooden rack or template rack. Should it be break from the box? All those kind of things. Let me ask you about the shot clock. Do you think 30 seconds is the right amount, or should it be 45 or something else?
No, I think 30, 35 is enough.
35?
Yeah, well, I mean 30, 35-ish, like if you can get into this range. Because even though the slower player, they can still just do their routine. I mean, just a lot of players, they just take so much time on things which they don't really need to look at. That's their own thing. That's why usually they play a lot slower. But I've seen slow players start to play with 30 seconds and play amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
Because they don't spend energy on all those little things they don't really have to do.
Stop second guessing yourself.
All that. So as long as they just have enough time to do their routine, just to, you know, have this small round around the table, build up to that 1 point, routine, drop down, shoot. That should be okay in 30 seconds.
And here we go. She's got 30 seconds now to sink this 10 ball to win the first set. Another one to come. But Cucculelli must win it. And the best she could hope for is a shootout. So we're going to come back with a second set very soon.
And we're back here at the Cambridge Red Deer Hotel for the Predator Canada Women's Open, where Sara Rocha is about to start the second set. Teruko started in the first set, that's why Sara is getting the first break in the second one, with a couple nice successful breaks from the side. And again here, 2 balls and a nice opportunity for the 1 ball.
Yeah, 2 balls down. Started to break very well. And I can tell you that Chen has won the first set also 4-0 against Jana Jankowski. Jody Jankowski.
You can see big bridge over the 2. Difficult reach, and she's getting a nice kiss.
Oh, look at this.
But does that 2 ball go to the corner pocket?
I think it does, you know.
Looks like it goes from
yeah,
our
it does.
view.
We've got it on camera. We're right behind us, haven't we? We're right behind this.
But then still some work to do to get on the 3 as well. 3 is next to it, but she's got a small angle going towards the 8. She doesn't want to go that direction.
Can she do a little draw shot past the 8 onto the rail and back out for the 3 into the same pocket or not?
I think she is going to run
No,
into.
she's playing safe. Or is she called the 10? No, she's playing safe.
This is a very interesting shot. I didn't really have the feeling she was committed in doing this though. Like, it was real fast from one way to the other. She says, well, I only got 10 seconds, I'll play safe, and she just did this. And I don't think it's fully safe, so Teruko might be able to bank the 2 ball over next to the 10 and get the cue ball. Oh! Ooh.
Wow, what happened there?
What did she do? She obviously tried to get the cue ball behind the 10, real soft. But then
Yeah, I think she was. I think she thought it ran over something, but the spot wasn't in the way of that shot. It was just after the shot.
Yeah, I don't know. So in the end, a pretty successful safety for Sara, which we did not expect, to be honest. And still some work here, especially the 9 to the 10 ball, which is also traveling. The more you travel, the bigger the odds are of making a mistake somewhere.
Tim's going to take a short break for the next match. And then I'll be in the booth with Kelly Fisher, fresh from her advance into the last 16 after beating Kristina Zlateva. And we will be commentating on Leanne Linney versus Tamami Okuda. So, nice game to look forward to there. Oh, that was unexpected. So join us from 7 o'clock on Billiards TV for that one on YouTube. Yes. It's all free. We don't charge anything. We don't charge for this, you know.
No, and there's plenty of action coming still. I mean, this one is not even close to being finished. We got 2 more matches and then 2 more days.
Yeah,
right?
And you will be commentating, of course, the 9 p.m. match with the brilliant bombshell Brittany.
Wow, good shot here from Teruko. I think she is getting there with the cue ball too, but needs another one because this 5 is pretty glued to the rail and needs to play 2 rails back. She can't go forward, she has to go back for the 8 in the same corner pocket.
So the best
Real scared to go into the 10 ball. Can she miss that 10 ball?
Oh, wow, this is nasty now. What does she do from here?
Yeah, I'm not going attacking here, I don't think so. I think I would bank the 8 ball towards the short rail, real soft. Just play a conservative save. Don't really do too much. There's not much more you can do here unless you really want to go for the cut shot. But I'd like to stay in control.
You don't like the bank here at all? Cross bank, cross side?
I think it's just a little bit too thick. There's a pretty close kiss or scratch in the corner.
Apart from that though, it's a good
then I
shot.
like to bank. Oh yeah.
I think she's trying to put it in. Oh, she's gone for it. What a shot! What a shot! She surprised us too, for sure.
Well, I said unless she wants to cut to the corner, but I didn't really see this coming. Wow.
Beautiful shot.
Now.
That I love that what she just did there. She got down, wasn't happy, got back up again. That's the way to do it. Don't start making changes while you're down on the shot.
This is dangerous.
I mean, it's perfect, isn't it?
It worked out, but I would have liked to play 4 rails using the long rail. Because this way, there's always a little scratch. If you don't hit it right.
In it goes.
But she hit it right, so can't complain. And she draws first blood here in the second set. 2 races to 4. First set went to Sara Rocha from Portugal.
Dwayne's name is actually Dwayne Payne. Have you had it is. Have you had a little think about your superpower if you could have one? Come on.
Oh no, okay. Let me think.
You should have been thinking already. Come on. So tomorrow we get down to the real nitty gritty. Chen has taken the first rack in the second set after taking the first set against Geordie, who every day drives in from Calgary, about an hour and a half down the road. Hour and 20, something like that. Probably be about 3 hours the way you drive. You're so conservative, Tim.
Yeah, sure. All right, so still breaking from the same spot.
Oh,
Now
almost made the one there.
Yeah, she really cut that one. I'm not sure if she was trying to do it. And got kissed away by the 4-railer. The 9 ball kissed the 1 away.
Yeah, came across it, didn't she? Got it too much too thin, as you said.
But it does not really result in a early, easy game here.
Whenever you're trying to put a lot of pace into the break, which is what they're trying to do, then that's where the accuracy goes, right?
Yeah, usually when I teach people, I tell them, okay, first we're going to start and break only 60% of your power. Just so they can learn how to properly set up the break and hit it straight in the face, because you can break as hard as you can. If you don't hit it full enough, there's not going to happen much. You have to build it slowly, and now, I mean, pros don't even break 100%. They only break like 80%, I think. Good safety here from Sara. Teruko kicking here. I like to go 2 rails. 2 rails and hit the inside. Doesn't want to hit the outside because then there is a
don't want to scratch. Yeah.
She put a little right spin on there. The cue ball twisted a little bit to the outside when it hit the rail. And
have you ever done any coaching?
Yeah, I do.
With sorry, I mean with Cucculelli on your times in
no,
Ohio?
No, we have played in tournaments, so just local tournaments. We played, I think, like 2 or 3 times.
Scotch doubles?
No, she always picked the players that can play. Just now there's just so many good players in Ohio, so it's always interesting. Okay, she just went for it and
still got a shot on this,
but
into the side.
It is quite close. She might be able to masse PK this shot a little bit, dart stroke it in and draw the cue ball down to the long rail.
There's Dwayne there having a look.
Dwayne Payne.
Dwayne Payne on the game.
Just doing this, and She hit that good.
Great shot.
Very nice shot.
Dwayne's at most of the events that we do, as is John Lehman. And I think Chen has just won another game in her other match that's going on at the moment. I believe there's 4 games will be taking place at 7 o'clock, and then a further 2 at 9 o'clock.
So
we're streaming 2 tables as well.
one here and one on Q Sports Live. Sara cheat the pocket quite a lot on that 3-ball to gain some angle. And this is a good recovery.
Don't get over the 8, she's okay.
Perfect angle on the 5 to work with. So very nice speed control.
Angle on the 6, can stun over for the 7. She's just got a bit of an angle, Tim.
Yeah, she's got something to work with. She might be able to stun this. Maybe a diamond or 2. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, she did cheat the pocket. She liked to play the speed a little bit better instead of stunning it. And I was at one point a little worried because
That may not go in on day 4.
yeah. Okay, but now nice angle. Can go. I mean, there's more options. I always like to go 2 wheels forward and maybe shoot the 8 in the top in the down low bottom corner. She played 1 rail and probably played to go in the side.
Has to avoid the 10, of course. You know, I've done so many times. Run this in, clip the edge of the 10 and scratched in the corner. I've done that a few times in my life. Oh, it's thinner than I thought, though. No danger of that this time.
Yeah, looks like I think she has a small angle, but oh, she's looking like she's straight. Well, she looked like it, but I think she has a small angle.
Well, she's had to stun it down, and this is a nervy one, tight on that rail.
Being down 1-0 in the second set. Nice little view here.
It's there. So levels things up. 1-1. Second set.
Just like how the first set went. Pretty close both ways, and then Teruko had the chance to make it hill-hill. She didn't.
I told you what was going on for the rest of 2022. 2023 is looking very great as well. Look at this. First date of the season, January 17th to the 22nd of March, Atlantic City for the women. WPPA event, WPPA and Predator event, just like this one. New addition to the calendar. And then, of course, it's on to Viva Las Vegas for the Alpha Las Vegas Open, the Women's Las Vegas Open, the Predator 10-Ball World Championships, and the Las Vegas World 3 Cushion. I'm sure you like a bit of 3 Cushion. You're from Holland.
Yeah. I mean, like Ira Lee, the Predator Lights guy, always says, "You're from Holland. Of course you're a good 3 Cushion player." That's what he always likes to say.
Yeah, home of the Gabrielle table, but also now we have the new Predator carom table, used first time actually last year at the the Las Vegas tournament. And what a fabulous tournament. I think they had over 200 players
And
from all around the world. A Dutchman.
Dick Jaspers, of course.
Little push out here.
Yeah, I would not give this back. This is a pretty nice opportunity for safety. She can bank the 1 ball towards the long rail where the 2 ball is. Get the cue ball a little bit up behind the 10-8. 10-8, 4-6. There's a big area to be safe.
We're a good duo to have in the booth because I think exactly the opposite. I would go the other way.
Which is possible.
You're just being nice. What you mean is that's
no, I mean there's
stupidity.
still 3 other balls to get behind if you play it this side.
Like that.
And
I just thought it was
good.
I just thought it was
Oh, you can play
easier for some reason. For
Yeah.
me, so maybe she's thinking
Well,
along
that's
the
where
same
like, I
lines.
usually like to play the side which I can like play half ball on my side, because cutting a ball on the other side is more difficult in my like aiming wise.
Mhm.
But this is also preference, so I think in this situation both shots were possible, and the main thing is she did a good job. And this is pretty tough. There is a 2-railer, but it's pretty close to that 3. Maybe if she hits it, she looks like she's gonna get close to that 3. Oh. Yeah, and then still, if she hit it, she didn't really put a lot of speed on that, so I'm not sure if she would hit a rail after if she had a firm contact. So, Sara Rocha from Portugal with ball in hand.
Cristiano Ronaldo, also from Portugal. They've produced some great sports people over the years. Portugal, Eusebio.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Time caught her a little bit. Called the extension. Lucky to still have one because it's the beginning of the game. But interesting to see that she's drawing the cue ball and ball in hand
shot.
before.
Beautiful, huh?
Last match we've seen a lot of players play draw shots on their ball in hand and then at the end not getting out of the game because they started wrong. Very common mistake.
This looks nice. Perfect. Stun onto the side rail. There's coin flip. Matthew, the photographer, taking all these wonderful photos that you see across the internet.
Oh, and this
There he
looked
is,
a little
look.
short.
Hello, Matthew. Come and take our picture as well.
Yeah, great guy.
There he is, look. Eyes on the prize.
He even makes a little clothing shirts here and there called coin flip clothing.
Ah.
That's he gave me 2 shirts just for fun. Then I wore this one at the latest Euro Tour and people were like, "What's this brand? I never heard this before." So it's just for a friend, you know.
I
Want to flip a coin?
I think he deserves. I think he deserves. I think he should give me one now. After us calling him out on camera, giving him a little bit of advertising.
I think that might work.
I think we better also mention Jam Up Apparel, who are our main sponsors for shirts. Sorry, Damien.
Okay.
All is fair in love and war.
It's looking good here. If she can get on that long rail, just close to the side pocket, it would be nice to go 2 rails on the 7. So a little top left spin. Ooh. Wiped his feet a little bit. Still good. She can still go forward. You see the replay.
Yeah, I was just looking at her stance there. Nice stance, nice and wide.
Then here she can play. I like to play top left.
Yeah,
Because
like
then
that.
she is coming towards the 8.
She's
And then even though you hit it too hard, she's always having a shot, like you see here.
She's quite tall, but just needs that extension. On it goes. That's nicely played.
And now she's got prime time position here on the 9 ball. Not much to do here, just a little draw. 2 diamonds back and looking to finish this match as quick as possible. There we go. 2-1 for Sara Rocha.
Let's have a chat. I don't want to go for a break at the moment. Let's just have a
Yeah,
little chat.
no, I'm not in the mood for a break. No, we're staying.
I was just going to have a Werther's original, but no, I'm not. I'm going to have a sip of water instead. So are you looking for... I've just noticed that Brittany Bryant is up in the bleachers there, sweating the action, as they say. Are you looking forward to doing a little bit of commentary with her later?
Well, I heard she was a little nervous to do it at first. But
yeah, but then when she knew she was doing it with you, she wasn't nervous.
Oh, that's so cute of you to say, but I'm sure it's not true. I know you convinced her. That's okay, though. No, I mean, I think we're going to have a great time in the booth. Of course, she's been traveling a lot, too. Has been playing for years, a lot of experience, so I might learn something. And here we see Sara Rocha on the break again. Good break. Here we go.
I tell you what, I think she's broke the best out of anyone I've seen so far.
Me too.
Really good break. 2 balls again, I think it was. Yeah. Oh no, it wasn't 2 balls. 1, was it?
Well, I think it's her 3rd or 4th pretty good break, making a ball and seeing her next shot. That's the main thing. Yeah. I don't remember anywhere she made 2 balls and did not have a shot. So, and here this could be a quick game. She can still be a quick game.
Well, it could be.
But I was a little surprised that she hit it that soft. If she played it 3 rails around, she would always have a decent shot to the side. Still okay. There is a possible 4-10 combination to have an early win in this game.
That's what she's looking at.
But I'm not sure if she can hold the cue ball that nicely on this 3. Looks like there's a little angle.
Maybe she's drawing back off this 3 in the corner. Yeah.
Oh, she could.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's a really good shot.
So nicely on it. Very delicate little draw, which meant it didn't throw the cue ball either. So it's kept it on the line. Beautiful.
And especially now with this 10-ball combination, she can play this 2-way. She can get the cue ball maybe behind the 6-8. But of course, she's focusing on making this to go to the hill.
And in it goes. And on the hill she is. 3-1 up. Having won the first set. Chen 3-0 up in the second set. So we're going to just take a quick break, but we will come back, we promise. Welcome back. The balls are racked. Sara breaking off on the hill for the match.
Quite forceful. Well, the ball's moving, but this time not what she was going for, of course. But some work to do. As you can see, 1 and the 2 are close, but the 3 and the 4 on the other side, and the 5 is on the left side, and the 6 is on the right side. So that's a lot of traveling.
She'll be picking up some air miles if she cleans up here.
Portugal Airlines. No.
Probably Spirit. Playing this in the corner. Yeah, just a little bit quick on the backswing there. I prefer that slower backswing, if I'm honest.
She went backwards quite fast.
Yeah.
To go real slow forward, it's a little the other way around we need to see. And how
I can tell you, Chen has won in straight sets. She is through to the last 16, 100% record. She beat Ali Fisher yesterday, of course, in a great match that you had the pleasure of commentating with her boyfriend, Robbie Capito, who's also here. Although Capito is not competing at this particular one, but he will be in the Asian Cup, which starts just after this one ends, I think, around about the 24th, I think, something like that.
oh,
Bit snatchy.
but I think it's going to end up pretty nicely. Nothing to worry about for Rocha. I still think her last name is Rocha.
Rocha, yeah.
Rocha.
Sounds more than Rocha. Sounds a bit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just not right, but
No.
I don't want to sound wrong for the Portuguese people watching.
Yeah, I'm sure there are a few as well watching this, watching their country lady battle it out here in Canada. Hi to everyone in Portugal. There's Joanne Ashton, who you just saw there. Got sent to the one-loss side earlier on. But she will play again at 7 o'clock, has her second chance. That was her first loss. Oh, that was a thin hit. Played very well in patches. Oh, caught the 9. Didn't want to do that. Now then, she's got a decent angle on this. Can she get up in between the 8 and the rail here?
I think that would be more than good. If she can miss that 8.
And just mind the 6.
She really needs good speed on this.
Yeah, all about the weight here. Just pot that 2 ball. Nothing really to do other than keep your head down. Oh, she's putting a bit of outside on it by the looks of it. Maybe she's coming in between. Oh no, she didn't. Oh well, has she got there? No.
She accidentally overcut this a little bit. That's how she ran into the 8.
Now big shot here. Very hard to play top on this. I think if you're going to get back for the 3. Nice big feather gorse-like draw shot. Oh, yeah. Look at this. This is interesting.
Ooh,
Now,
pretty good effort here. Just a little short, but we see the replay.
So, safety shot for Rocha here. Oh, again the double kiss.
Yeah, I had expected her to play maybe a safety over a longer distance than just behind the 6 ball.
Too touchy, wasn't it?
Yeah, just too feely, and now not sure if she can cut this, but otherwise it's a quite easy safety behind the 6. Just put, oh, she was too scared to hit the ball.
Well, as she left the gap.
No, I think
No,
it's
she
still
hasn't.
safe, but it's such a big
safe.
difference if she can get it glued to that 6 ball.
Yeah, certainly much easier to kick, isn't it? Yeah, she's splitting the difference. She's called it, just in case.
Oh.
Well, that was a decent, solid hit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it could have been pretty fortunate somewhere if the 3 ball maybe hits the 5 or the 9 ball and it stayed there. But unfortunately for her, it found a route to go back up. But still not a easy positional shot on the 4. She might be able to cut the 3 ball to the left and then go long rail, short rail for the 4 on the side.
Deciding on the safety.
She didn't like it.
And, you know, that's a good shot.
As long as she puts Sara in those awkward spots, then I still think the chances will come for Teruko. But she hasn't really done this for a couple games. And, well, we can see the difference in score.
Yeah, this is a nice shot as well. I like this. It didn't quite go, though. I thought it was going to swing a little bit wider than that. Some interesting matches coming up at 7. Joanne Ashton will play against Annette Singer. Christina Zateva is back against Jana
Pretty good
Montoya.
return shot here.
And Marianne McConnell will be playing Alison Fisher. And you're going to be going for a little break. You're going to go for some dinner.
No, I might hit some more balls. So there was a great return shot from Teruko, but this is not too bad either.
Well,
But did she leave a cut shot?
it's close.
But does she want to cut the ball and find all the traffic? That's what we have to ask. Last time she didn't go for it. I don't think she will go for this. It's a good shot again.
Coming up to 6:25 here PM in Calgary. There you see Mighty in the background having a chat with some of her fans. She won earlier on the match table. You might have seen that.
And even though Sara left the 3 ball in front of the corner pocket, it's still a tough shot. Cue ball stuck on the rail and needs to come back all the way up.
I think she can play rail first though, no problem. go rail first on this, or is it too far away from the pocket?
It's possible, for sure, but you need to
Oh,
get a little bit
not
closer.
bad, not bad. She's got a shot at it. And a decent angle to get back for the 5, Tim, which it will
I
pass.
think this is the best she could do, too.
Yeah.
Needs to play 2 rails here for a 5 ball. This lower right corner.
Played it
Good shot.
perfectly. Look at that for a shot. Very nicely played.
A little angle to work with.
We're having a ball in the booth here. Tim doing a little bit of dancing to the Mexican sounds like in the background.
Yeah, Teruko tried to get a little bit more straight on this 6. Seen her facial expression, she was not too happy. But
Oh,
yeah,
is that the
the
cha-cha?
result.
Is that the cha-cha you were doing?
No, now you make it sound like I was happy that she missed the 6 ball. That's not good.
No, I meant before about the music.
And just 5 balls here, starting with a tough gut shot on the 6. Just 5 balls
Yeah,
for
it's
Sara,
possible.
Rocha. It's a good shot, good speed, but it didn't go this time. Looked like it was gonna go in.
Another chance here.
So
Cucculelli.
she's still alive, Teruko. Oh.
A little bit quick on that as well. Called it much too thick. I think she put English on it and forced the, swerved it into the 6 and hit it too thick. Now then, get that cue ball out of those jaws. Not as easy as it looks sometimes. That's okay. Nice angle to draw over to the other rail. Leave a shot on the 8 ball.
Yeah, I think this is key shot here. She can get nicely on the 8. And the 9 and the 10 to close out the game.
Oh, lovely. It's one of the nicest strokes of the match. Just a little draw here. 3 shots away from victory. Don't forget, we have another match coming up for you in about 30 minutes time, actually. And it will be Leanne Linney versus Tamami Okuda. I'll be in the booth with Kelly Fisher for that.
And I'll be back later at 9 p.m. So enjoy your match with Mark soon. And thank you all for watching. And stay tuned.